Alright, so let's look at this new 3ds non-XL version. I need to perform a test before I send it to the buyer. Right. So if you have already noticed, this is how to say, this is not the default shell, right, but it's still original. And the one of the advantage of getting this particular model, new 3ds 9XL version, is that you get replaceable faceplate. So let me show you how easy it is to replace the faceplate. Right. So there's this gap over here and here. All I need to do is trying to take it out from here. Then without a single screw, the front faceplate is taken out. And I want to highlight that this is original Nintendo parts, right, for this piece, and also the back piece, right. And how does it looks like for non-original faceplate? This is not original. This how should I say? This is third party, and you don't really find any logo over here, right? And for those faceplate that with printing on it, right? So if you look at the side, there will be no printing, right? Front colorful, side nothing, right? But for this, you can see that the pattern, right, extend all the way until the edge, right? It's a original part, and of course it's not the default. It does not come together with the unit. Then how about the faceplate that come together with unit? Is here, right? So it's very much scratched up, yeah. And I'll also provide this to the buyer, original, yeah. And I mean so where does this come from, right? So it's from, I would say, the factory leftover, right? So it's no longer in production long ago, but these are the unused parts that's left over by the I get from the factory. And so replacing this is a piece of cake, and putting this on is a piece of cake forever. However, right, this screw give me a problem, right? Because when I get this the faceplate, it does not really come with the screw at all, right? And then the screw is, it's like this. I don't know how to call this, but there's a metal piece. It's kind of clicking the screw and make it, can lock it in place, right? I cannot really take it out. So first of all, the faceplate does not come with screw. So where do I get my screw from here, right? One of my very scratched up 3ds battery cover, so I take out the screw from there and migrate it to here. And boy, believe me, it is tough. It is tough to take this thing out and put it back here. It's very tough, right? But now you don't have to do it again, yeah. And alright, let's look at the unit itself. I'll say that it's a used unit. Let's examine a little bit of a mark, a round mark, because the joystick is touching the top shell screen. Some I don't know, something over here, but luckily there's a screen protector, so you can always remove that. And there's some dust. Let me get something to wipe out the dust. So, sorry for that. And so is, I would say, pretty okay. Not the best possible condition, but kind of okay. For the joystick, I have not replaced it because I feel it is kind of usable, not so bad. And another reason is that I don't have a lot of confidence while taking out the back shell without breaking the rubber plug, right? So let me turn it down. Oh, okay, there's a volume. The volume switch previously for the old 3DS, it is on this side. For the new version, it is up there, right? So somehow I feel that this volume is louder on this. All right, let me switch to my test cartridge, and the cartridge slot, right, is at the bottom instead of on top, so it is supposed to be more accessible. All right, let me take out my test cartridge and start our testing procedure. Okay. And one of the improvement on this model is that the 3D is eye tracking, right? So when they turn the 3D effect on, you have to adjust your viewing angle to kind of match the screen orientation so that you get a best 3D effect. That is something not so convenient. Up, down, left, right, go and round, anti-clockwise, L, R, X, A, B, Y, start, select, so all buttons are working. Let's test the touch screen. Yeah. I touch somewhere I'm not supposed to touch. Okay. Microphone. Where's the microphone for this model? Okay, here. Yeah, it's working. And
left, right, left, right.
It's definitely, the speaker is definitely louder than the previous model. Yeah. So in fact, this model could be the most expensive of all. Yeah. It could be. Doesn't mean that it must be. I believe for now, if you want to spend the most amount on a 3DS, the option for you would be the 3DS XL with both IPS screen on top and bottom, right? So wait, let me 3D effect, open again, see the double vision, close, right? It is working. And then for the camera for new 3DS is more important than that of the camera on the old 3DS. Let me take a photo. Why is it so? because not only the function of the camera is not only to take picture, but also it is there for eye tracking. It's gonna track your eye so that you will it will arrange the screen so that the 3D angle is always facing you, and you get the best viewing experience, right? So I kind of test everything for this unit. Some replaced faceplate, top and bottom, and function are working. Screen a bit, I would say that screen is a bit yellowish for this. It is not obvious when we are during the game, right? So I don't see any game that is giving a full widescreen, but in the system setting menu we do see that some kind of hint of yellowish on the side of the top screen, which is, I would say, very common for Nintendo product, right? And by the way, the region I have been swapped to English region. I mean, it's just some miscommunication, I think, or misunderstanding on my side, because the buyer really want to do that little project by himself to do the region swap, but somehow I go ahead first before understanding his intention. So apologize for that, but I do worry. I mean, actually, I'm a little bit worried for the buyer to really perform this by himself, because if I give him, I sell the unit to him, and he flash it and then he break it, then I mean, I could say that it's not my fault, but then I don't feel so good about it. So yeah, it's better that I prepare the entire unit for him, and so that they can really use it. All right, that's all. Thanks for viewing.